To solve a proportion, which is really a fraction equal to a fraction, we're going to multiply the diagonals together and set them equal. Let's remind ourselves why we can do that with some fractions that you already know are equivalent. 1/2 and 5/10 are equal to each other, and if we multiply their diagonals, they will also be equal. 10 times 1 is 10, and 2 times 5 is also 10. This was a shortcut to determine if two fractions were equal. If we apply this concept to the proportions in the examples, we'll set up equations that will be easy to solve. So let's start with example number 1. So let's set the diagonals multiplied together equal to each other. Now I'm going to need to distribute the -10 through the left side. So -10 multiplied by x is -10x, and -10 times -5 is +50. We'll bring down the -20x, then move the x's to one side and numbers to the other. You move terms side to side by adding and subtracting. So I'm going to add the 10x to move the x's to the right. On the left side, we have 50, and now on the right side, -20x and 10x make -10x. Getting rid of multiply by -10, I'll divide by -10, and 50 divided by -10 is -5. A big takeaway is anytime you see a single fraction equal to a single fraction, you can multiply the diagonals and set them equal to each other. So here we go. We're going to multiply -8 times x minus 2 and set it equal to 10 multiplied by x plus 7. To simplify the left side, I need to distribute the -8. So -8 times x is -8x, and -8 times -2 is +16. Simplifying the right side by distributing 10, 10 times x is 10x, and 10 times 7 is 70. Now we want to move letters to one side and numbers to the other. You do this with addition and subtraction. So I am moving the 10x to the left by subtracting 10x, and moving the 16 to the right by subtracting 16. On the left-hand side, we end up with -18x because the 16 gets rid of the 16. And on the right side, 70 minus 16 is 54. All we have left to do to isolate x is get rid of multiply by -18. So I've divided by -18. And 54 divided by -18 is -3. Our answer is x equals -3.